A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Monday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled as always. My name is Toyin Ibitoye. I can tell you that tonight we have a very loaded, explosive show for you. One that I'm sure you will enjoy if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes or thereabout. For tonight, we're going to be starting the show very differently. Friday ended on a very sober note for us, and so this Monday we're starting off Sports Tonight with a tribute to Muhammad Ali, easily one of the world's greatest sports personalities, undoubtedly the greatest boxer. All right, so we start off the show tonight with a tribute to Muhammad Ali.
And this chump ain't no different. He'll fall an age to prove that I'm great. And if he keeps talking jive, I'm going to cut it to fire. I told you, I'm going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see. So that's what happened. But I want to say this. Hello to all my friends in Louisville, Kentucky. Joe Martin, Fred Stoner, all of my friends in Louisville, Kentucky, where I started. I'm recognized all over the world now, but my greatness came and started in Louisville, Kentucky. And that's one of the greatest cities in America, Louisville, Kentucky. And I predict that Louisville, Kentucky will have another world champion, because Louisville is the greatest. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sonny Liston. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old.
All right, since Ali passed on Friday night at the age of 74, tributes have been pouring in from all across the world, from all kinds of persons, of course, consoling and talking about Muhammad Ali. For me, of course, I've read a lot of tributes from different persons, world leaders, sportsmen. Everybody's been touched by the passing of Muhammad Ali. But tonight on this show, I want to dwell more on what Nigeria's contribution has been to Muhammad Ali. And tonight I want to just pick out Chuka Moma. Remember him, seasoned sports writer, TV broadcaster, who, for me, is the closest Nigerian to Muhammad Ali. He wrote a book on Muhammad Ali that Muhammad Ali himself approved. He read the manuscripts of that book to Muhammad Ali for him to make corrections long time ago. And today, as our own tribute on Sports Tonight to Muhammad Ali's passing, we just take out chapter 2 of the book written by Chuka Moma, titled Muhammad Ali. Of course, the writing about a Superman, the story of a Superman written by a super fan. That's the title of that book written by Chuka Moma. And the whole of chapter 2 is a tribute, and he called it Ali's Place in History. All right, so what we just do on the program tonight is to just reproduce that part of the book for you to see what Nigeria will probably remember about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's place in history, they will just have to say, I mean, this is Muhammad Ali himself speaking now to Chuka Moma. They will just have to look at all the records of all the fighters, look at all my actions, and then it is up to the people to rank me where they want. I can't say boxing doesn't mean anything to me. All I'm in it for is security and for the livelihood of my children. When I'm through, that's it. You are going to think what you want, but the records speak for itself. They will have to say that I was the fastest heavyweight that ever lived. They will have to say that I was the best looking in the face, unscratched and unmarked. They will have to say that I was the only real world champion. I fought in such places as Arabia and held exhibitions in such places as Peru, Venezuela, Argentina, London, Switzerland, Japan, and Israel. They will have to say that I was the most famous man worldwide, more famous than any other fighter in history. They will have to say that I invented the rope-a-dope and the Ali Shuffle. They will have to say I was the only prophet in the game that could predict the knockout rounds. They will have to say I was the people's champ. They will have to say when I stopped boxing, the game died. The hottest and biggest attraction. I am the only one. There is nobody but me. I've written new pages and added them to the book of boxing. They will have to say I was and still am the greatest. Of course, called from the book Muhammad Ali, a story about a Superman written by a superfan. Muhammad Ali, of course, spoke to Chuka Moma in 1980. All right? So for us on Sports Tonight, this is our own tribute to Muhammad Ali. You may not agree with all that is said, but I think we can agree on one thing. The world hasn't seen a better, a greater heavyweight boxer. All right? So rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. That's our wish, all of us on Sports Tonight this Monday. All right? Let's just tell you that the show tonight, we will welcome your thoughts in our usual style. We want you to talk to us, and we want you to, yes, reflect on the life of Muhammad Ali, and you could just tell us what you feel was the favorite Muhammad Ali moment for you. I mean, I'm talking to those who were around when Muhammad Ali was fighting. I mean, you know those I'm talking to. All right, so tonight as you talk to us via feedback on our feedback platforms on Sports Tonight, showing on your screen, on Facebook, on Twitter, please talk to us about your favorite Muhammad Ali moment. Was it the rumble in the jungle? Was it the trailer in Manila? What do you remember about Muhammad Ali, and what would you want to talk to us about this great champion? Easily the greatest boxer ever. Also, maybe the greatest sports personality that we've seen around. All right, so please take advantage of what you see on your screen to talk to us tonight via feedback. We will also tell you that you can watch us on our YouTube page, youtube.com/channelsweb, on our website, www.channelstv.com. If you click on m.channelstv.com, you can view us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, and it gets better. If you want to be on to your home for the news 247, simple as ABC, download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows, or from their respective stores, and voila, you are on to us. You're watching us real time, seamlessly, 247, channels at your fingertips. That's what we want, and that's what will be happening if you follow all those prompts that we've given you on the show tonight. I have a very special guest for you on Sports Tonight. Over the weekend, it was a story of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. 9 countries are confirmed now for Gabon 2017. Sadly, unless some miracles happen, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will not be at the Nations Cup next January. I have a special guest in the house. You'll get to meet him when we return. His name is Eddie Ogenyi Onazi, Super Eagles midfielder. He'll be joining us on Sports Tonight after this timeout. Join us again.
The things he became in the course of just one lifetime. This man, this champion, this Louisvillian, ended his 74 years yesterday. Today, we, his fellow Louisvillians, join the billions whose lives he touched worldwide in mourning his passing, celebrating his legacy, and saying, thank you, Muhammad, for everything that you've given to your hometown, your country, and your world. And I am so grateful that I had the chance to know him and see how he leveraged his fame to share his message of love, peace, and compassion. What the champ would want us to do right now is to spread that same message, follow his example, and live by the same 6 core principles that he lived by: confidence, conviction, dedication, giving, respect, and spirituality. I'd like to close with Muhammad's words, which carried just as much grace and power as his fist ever did. This comes from his book, The Soul of a Butterfly, Reflections on Life's Journey. Quote, "It doesn't matter whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, or a Jew. When you believe in God, you should believe that all people are part of one family. If you love God, you can't love only some of his children."
Muhammad Ali was a hero of mine, and I was very, very saddened to hear about his death yesterday. I am a bit of a boxing fan, and clearly Ali was one of the great heavyweight champs of all time, a beautiful boxer and a great athlete. But the reason that Ali struck a chord in the hearts of so many Americans was not just his great boxing skill. It was his incredible courage.